It's from Spike Chunsoft, and basically, like, it's another like murder mystery. Can we see the scene of the crime? Okay, not really, but we're inside of an abandoned amusement park. We found a body that was tied up to a horse and the merry-go-round. Her left eye was removed, and she had stabbing marks, puncture marks all over her abdomen. However, the wounds suggest that it was made by an ice pick. We found this girl right here inside of the column with said ice pick, but we couldn't find the eye. So, and also there was not enough blood on the horse. Actually, as a matter of fact, there were no blood at all. There were no blood in on the horse, so it suggests that the scene of the crime was elsewhere, and it was displayed here for a specific reason. And also that the blood from the cheeks from the eye suggests also that her left eye was removed first, then she was killed. And we also found out that the murderer did not stab the left eye with the ice pick, because we found the murder weapon, but we didn't find any trace of the eye. And she testified when we questioned her that when she removed the ice pick, because it turns out that the murder victim was her mother. Like, she received an anonymous tip saying to meet them there, and when she got there at around 8 or 9 p.m., she found the body of her mom, and she got a traumatic experience. She went mute, and she saw the first thing that crossed her mind is, I have to remove the ice pick from her eye. So she removed it. So she did not like take the eye out with her, like it was already removed. And then she hold it on tight with her because she heard a voice of somebody in the area. From her memory, he went that way. And that's what we're investigating. This is our roommate, by the way. We're friends with her dad, who is a CEO of a talent agency, and basically he's probably too busy to be living with her, so we're like doing him a solid, and she's living with us. I don't understand all the details yet, but another fact is that is a 30-year-old special investigation unit cop, and that we went into an accident that result of us being forgetting everything that happened 6 years ago and further in. Like, our earliest memory is of what happened 6 years ago, and apparently we were already working as special investigation. Our boss says that something bad happened 6 years ago, and on her soul she will not tell us what happened then. And then we got a partner, which is an AI in the shape of an eyeball. So it's like, basically, it's an Alexa put inside of an eyeball, lodged inside of our brain. And our division of police is undisclosed. So basically, we're mind divers. Like when we get into a suspect, a person of interest who does not want to cooperate, we have the authorization to sync, to dive inside of their minds and get the answers ourselves. So, but when we enter the mind, we enter some sort of dream state when all laws of physics doesn't really apply, logic is different. So when we enter the dream world, there are specific rules that we have to figure out in order to unlock, they call that mental blocks. It's pretty interesting, but yeah, probably have to restart the stream if I ever if I have to rewatch again, because I need to see for how long my mic was turned off. So we'll see. A path through the bushes leads away from here. Then we can talk to her. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
That day. So as you can see, his left eye is slightly different than his right one, because the left eye is the cybernetic eye with the AI inside. Like it's an AI inside of an eye. It's an AI inside of an eyeball, and the project is called AI Ball, and the name of the AI is IBA. So it's like a lot of AI eyeball headache.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Yeah, the thing that you just saw right now, that was that's the AI. Sometimes she gets out of my socket and she creates some sort of gooey protective bubble, and she can move out of that. And it's like a little mascot. It's like a little gelatinous teddy bear with a big eye inside, with the optic nerves that serve as a spine for the bear. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
Yes, I'm missing a real eye. I don't know
when I
how.
was little.
I don't know much about my past. But they did mention the left eye being the eye of providence, and Illuminati confirmed. They went there. There are a lot of jokes, because as I said, those are Danganronpa writers. But the game devs are from Zero Escape, so they're like the same studio. It's like it's a nice marriage. Sorry. Sorry, I needed to adjust something. There it is. Okay.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly.
Yeah, we found a picture of that. She tore it apart.
This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Yeah.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
Yep.
But now, this is where Mom...
Yeah, this is where Mom died. Yeah, it's supposed to be cute. Like, it's cute and creepy at the same time. But when we're inside Somnium, the AI has an old, has her own 3D model. Like, apparently she picked it from our brain, and it was basically made to please us. It's like she she picked a dream girl from all my taste in women, and she decided to make that as her ego to please us, like to as a reward for being her host. But when we say dirty jokes, she does not like that at all for some reason. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out. Oh, thank you.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Yeah, the whole district was closed down because of the chemical explosion. So the whole area was evicted. So we're probably gonna see some people there. Probably they never evacuated or anything.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm talking to myself. Shut up, girl.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
No.
Renju Okiura.
No. I carried the thought that probably it was him because the murderer chose this spot. Like they sent a text to her to go there and to meet, like whoever we suspect that whoever sent her the text message was also the murderer, and it was realized why would the murderer do that? Like the way they presented the body is for it to be exposed, so they planned on Mizuki seeing her mother being killed. But why displace exactly? Why go through the trouble of going to a disaffected district? And why this place in particular? The answer is because it has an emotional significance to her. So the killer must have known that. And the only person who could have known that, well, that's her own dad. And now we have, like, from the log, yeah, the SUV that went through the street. And now we have another evidence pointing up to her own dad. That's our car, by the way.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Also, because when we checked the cameras around the park and even on the neighboring street, we didn't see any cars at all. So our big question was, how did the killer move the body? And here we have our answer.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene.
So now we have a cyber noir investigation in our case, in our midst.
Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
About the suspicious figure?
Hey Mizuki, tell me again, that person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
Nile is the app where it's a messaging app. Like all the company, the brands are renamed for that playthrough, because we have Twitter, it's Twitter, and we have Amazon, it's something Frown, something like that. Oh, Blitz and Chits 33, thank you for the new follow. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the Geek Generalist. If you like to talk about, I see from your username that you're a big Rick and Morty fan. So is this your main favorite geek fandom? So this is a question I ask to all the new followers. What is your favorite geek fandom? They could be from anything. It doesn't have to be a TV show. It could be a video game or a movie or comic books or music, anything at all. If you're a gun fan, you can talk about guns here. You're we met a weapons otaku at some point, and it's like it brings us interesting conversation, like to history and stuff like that. Well, welcome. Enjoy the stream.
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About that message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Phone call.
Date. Incoming call from the boss.
Take it, I'm driving.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva.
Hello, boss.
Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
Yeah, that's mega sus.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Why did you release him? Any idea where Renju is? About Renju's alibi? About Renju's questioning?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
Oh.
Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Yeah, that's not a good alibi. Yeah,
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
yeah, there was nothing. Any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. We didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Can see buff. Buzz to my left eye. iBoy is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. I never cared for them. But iBoy can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Interesting. Am I gonna end the call? I mean, what's left to say? Hang up the phone, yeah.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
Sunpoke.
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
What's a sunpoke?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Oh.
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh no, not another one.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north
All right.
northeast.
Grit your teeth. We're going into a maid cafe, folks. It's not gonna be as cringe as the cat maid cafe, but approximately 6.2 miles
In
northeast.
Akihabara.
In Akihabara of all places, of course. Of course, maid cafe are in Akihabara. It is known. Maid cafes? You want to know what a maid cafe is? I think you've seen what a maid cafe is if you've seen other anime, but if you haven't, you'll see. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. Alright. If you want to be served, if you want to be treated as a master when you go into a cafe, Maid Cafe is the place for you. You get all the attention you crave. Sunfish Pocket, Saturday, 10:20 p.m. Oh, of course, it's closed. Now you see the maids. You see you see the pictures of the maids on the wall. Wait, what? Oh no, fucking hell. No, not in front of her. The father is being hung. Ah, fuck. I'm sorry, Mizuki. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Well, that goes our prime suspect. We have another one. The plot thickens, as we say. His skin is all gray. Oh, he's been hung by a hook. And his left eye has been removed as well. When he was alive. Okay. This is serious. So, yeah. Sunfish day 3 Sunday Siokubai. I don't know what those means because that's not how they say the day in Japanese. So police headquarters Sunday 9:17 a.m. Yeah, so from what I can guess from the decor is that this maid cafe is sea themed. So they're probably gonna be, oh my god, I think I just get it. Mermaids. Look, like basically a regular.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Alright, so basically a maid cafe is like a cafe. You go there, everybody's dressed as like a French maid, and like they called you master all the time. They're the waitresses. The waitresses are all dressed like maids. They treat you as a master. They sit you down, and they don't blow kiss on your food, but they say like magic spells to make the food yummier. Yeah, you have to. Anyway, it's like it's overly cute, and it's like some people like the attention, but there's a lot of maid cafes, and sometimes you have to go with different thematics. Like when we were playing Tokyo Remembrance, we went to a cat maid cafe, and so the maids were dressed as the waiters were dressed as maids, but also had cat ears and cat paws, and they were going nya 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 nya. But from I surmise, because I said, okay, they call it sunflower pocket, sunshine, anyway, sun poke. They were like sea team, so I said probably the maids are dressed like mermaids, and then I just realized there's a pun, mermaids. So they're probably gonna be dressed. It's like a mermaid cafe instead of a maid cafe. So anyway. You look awful. Have you been sleeping any? Oh no. What do you think? I saw one of my friends die in front of me, hanging from a fish hook.
My best friend was murdered, boss.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah.
No way this was a suicide.
No, that's not a suicide. That's another displayed murder. Yeah, he's being hung by a throat and suspended with a fish hook.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Oh, don't tell me that's how they sell it. They brand it on the news.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of the game, they ventured that it was probably a copycat from 6 years ago, but they don't want to go into details. So it's probably a copycat. Apparently, the last serial killer was apprehended, and then we ask, could it be the same guy? How do you know it's a copycat killer? They say no, it's impossible. It cannot be the same guy, and they didn't go any further than that. So
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
shakes his head.
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incidents 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
All the victims were women. Cute women around the same age.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Like they killed them at one different time. Like in the slasher movie. And they were left...
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Oh!
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
After that. That's not the same thing. In this case, it's the left eye, and it's prehumously, before the death, because there wouldn't be any blood. No, that's not the same guy. How about you getting any sleep?
Of course not.
I should have go start with that.
I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering
Yeah.
to the higher-ups, the press.
The paperwork.
I'm just taking a little breather.
Yeah. Alright, so, what happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
No shit.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
No shit.
I see.
Losing both her parents one day and one weekend.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Cyclops.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured? No?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
And here we got a guy.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Now, there's a meaning. There's a meaning why they remove their eyes before or after.
Or do you have another reason?
And here, in this case, like, both victims are related. So probably the next one is probably gonna be Mizuki. And then us. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
What?
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Bus is sitting on her desk. She looks tired like me. Pewter, got something to say? Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
I almost call him Peter.
How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Funny. Hi, but ...
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Okay, so Pewter looks surprisingly serious. Police officer mannequin. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Sunfish Pocket. You'll see what I mean. So the AI also gives him sight and that eye.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Better than that, he gives him a zoom option and X-ray vision on that eye. So that's how we figured out that Mizuki was hidden inside the column of the merry-go-round. She was hiding herself. Now she's in the back seat. Yeah. This is a very, like, we treat our eye as a partner because she is a very efficient tool when it comes to investigating. She can hack computers, she can access the internet, she has access to basically the same, it's like a digital assistant, like a personal companion, you know?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
Eh?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh, yeah. Rearview mirror.
Mizuki!
What, you didn't bring her here?
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Like, let me check. They didn't pay attention. They didn't pay attention to who was in the back seat, and the only reason they figured out is because the car was going 2% slower because of her weight. That's funny. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. And she did the conscious thing to do. She put the seatbelt on. Because usually, like, while the car is moving, she went from the back seat into the passenger. That's dangerous. I think it's more dangerous than sticking your hand outside the window or peeking away from the road even for a minute. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
What's with this game and having minor ladies as partner? Like, it was the same thing with Phoenix Wright. With the exception of maybe Susato. No, wait, she was a minor as well. Holy shit. In Phoenix Wright, all our partners were like young teenage girls. All of them. Every single one of them. And now it's still there in his AI Somnium files. It's like, what's with that trend?
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
Yeah.
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Yeah.
Got it.
Alright, how do you even get
It wasn't
here?
locked. I just opened the door.
Oh my god, okay, silly me.
Been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out there out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
What, you gonna pop out of my socket and just grow limbs like a little teddy bear? Hello, I'm Iva. Abyss. Abyss. Wait, I forgot the. No, not this one. Menu. I forgot what it stands for, so I'm gonna check my files. Appendix. Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Special division in the Metropolitan Police Department tasked with conducting criminal investigation by understanding and penetrating the human mind. Few know of their existence, even among police. So, like, it's like a hidden division within the police. So that's why it's like top secret. And Iba freaked out when we admitted that we were Abyss. And there's a lot of Doshinshi. Oh shit. Doshinshi, fan-made books and comics that celebrate a particular franchise, usually erotic in nature. I don't have any, but I need to do some research, so please send some. Alright, BL, yeah, BL, that's a new term. What's it? BL, Boys Love. A depiction of love and eroticism between men. Although it sounds vulgar, it is often a display of pure sublime love, and there are many worthwhile works of art in the genre. Don't be so close-minded. It's like yaoi. So Nile is the social networking service that allows you to exchange instant messages via smartphone and PC. My dream is to one day make stamps for this application. End system, network of camera recording device on Japanese highway that monitor vehicle and collect data used for criminal investigation. The brain of people driving around mistresses, of course. A-Set You Bet, was that? A-Set You Bet, the kind of call and response game that A-Set plays with her fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concert. A-Set's cheers works by A-Set announcing a category and having her fan come up with 2 words that rhyme with A-Set in that category. Oh, so that's what the game they're playing. Oh, okay, so that was weird. Shovel Forge is Minecraft, by the way. Yeah, there you go. Masterpiece of sandbox video game in which you create structure by stacking cubes on a map. A sandbox game refers to a game in which there is no story nor goal, allowing the player to just relax and play. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. We know what a door key is. Illuminati. I think we kind of know what Illuminati is. Adoin Kyoma. Adoin Kyoma. Oh, that was your real. That's his pen name. He came up with it by starting his popular fictional character reference, then spelling out the name in hiragana, then changing the letters to kanji, each character of which containing a certain meaning. Okay. Metropolitan Police Department, blah blah blah, TOA. Volatile solve. Liquid that vaporized at room temperature, toluene, acetone, and ethanol, or volatile solvent. Oh, yeah. TOA. Time of arrival. Okay. Cortisol, sub, zinc, puncture wool, aphonia, somnium, time insomnium, underground, central hospital. This. Slang for to insult. Originally an American word, it found its way in Japan. Or possibly an aberration of disrespect. Yeah. This. Jaco, Dompies, Dom Perignon. Concert hall or event. Okay, Jaco. I have Providence, head office, jobs, Freemason, Lemon Skate, gig. There you go. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
She thinks I'm crazy. Do you want to catch a suspect or not?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Yeah.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
Yeah, she talks about things that are above her grade subject.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Yeah, so that what I just said.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Oh.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Ouch. That bitch.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people.
Now we have motive.
I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time.
Well, this is like this is worse than pyramid schemes. Like, probably at the base, like you start to get some investor to get invested in the company, but you don't necessarily need to get those investors to find some to invest in you to invest in them. Like, you just get some money and then shut down and keep the money up. Yeah, but yeah, Ponzi scheme. Yeah, something like that.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Yeah, that thanks to us. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Oh,
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Burn.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Colin.
Stupid old man.
Yes, kid.
What's with that? What's with that dynamics? Sunfish Pocket. Alright. Finally arrive at the cafe. Sunday, 10:33 a.m. I hope it's not closed. You better not be closed on a Sunday. Okay, you're closed because police investigation. Okay, that's better. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Policeman, sir. What's your name again?
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, let us through.
Yeah, all those tridents of different colors. Looks like black, gray, cyan, silver, and gold. It looks like ranks. Inspector, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
What?
My name is Kagami.
Oh, it's the same guy! Because at first I was like, the game said that if you ask the same question again, you may have a different answer. That you have progression. So I tested it with him. I said, "What's your name?" "Oh, I can't believe you want to know my name. It's an honor, sir. My name is Kagami." And I said, "What's your name?" Again and again and again. And at some point, he was like pissed off. And then I said, "Okay, what's your name?" It's the same guy. He's like, ... and said, "My name is Kagami." So every time I'm going to say, "What's your name?" Because we cannot see his face. Everybody's wearing a mask because they're all forensics. It's not because of COVID. It's because everybody is making sure like our breath or spit won't tamper with the evidence. The same reason why you wear gloves not to leave fingerprints and stuff like that. Yeah, what's your name again?
It's Kagami.
I'm sorry, what?
Kagami? No, we didn't find anything today.
I didn't find anything. What's your name again?
I told you, it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times!
He's standing up, he's pissed. He's so pissed. Oh my god. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
I'm getting fog in my glasses. Of course I remember his name. Oh, okay. That's the limit. Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. Okay. Alright, we're done with this guy. Beer keg. Oh, that were used for weight. Ranger's corpse was hung by 3 wires. The wires were tied up to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
Ah, yeah, or 20 kilograms.
All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Why do you switch between kilograms and pounds all of a sudden? Because liter is metric. 55 pounds. Yeah, that checks out. Like 20 kilo is more or less. Yeah, it checks out. Okay, so this is the beer kegs. They were tied up here. There's a chair with a trident, a wooden.
Is that a spear?
No, it's a trident.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed.
He died by suffocation, I believe. Wait, let me check the body was removed already, eh? Oh, let's see. Light. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Okay. Sunfish pocket. This is a sign. Store signboard says Sunfish pocket. Kitchen door. Doorway to the kitchen. Chair. No, it's a barrel. It's not a chair. Mizuki. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in the hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. ...
Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Policeman? What's the status?
Nothing special.
Okay. Officers guarding the doorway, window. Place about the second floor. There's nothing out the window. Is there a cash register? Oh, here you go. Register near the doorway. Pictures. Pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working
What
here.
are you staring at?
I'm not looking at little girls.
Creeper.
I agree.
Dot dot dot. Yeah, we definitely look and sound like a pervert. Like there was a moment like in our dream there were a gun with the cannon that was shaped like a key. It was a key gun, and Aiba said, "Is it big enough? Will it fit inside the keyhole? Is it too big to fit?" And he says, "No, you can just put just the tip," something like that. Is like, anyway, a lot of sexual innuendo.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Oh, somebody's doing their homework.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Doorway. Club is located on the second floor of the building. Use the elevator to get there.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
Oh.
The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
2 bodies worth. Nice detail.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
He's looking at the spot where we found
Hey.
Renju.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
In other words, he shot himself. Post-mortem.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Oh! Another displayed corpses. He did not die at the scene of a crime. So he already shed his pants after that.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Yeah.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Like she did when we carried that other girl. Like, how much you weigh? A girl has her secret, and then she answered 105. Box. I look inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. Trident. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Chair, table. Table, can't find any clues on it. Box. Empty wooden box. Menu. Storage
Dragon's
menu.
Palace pasta. 1800 yen.
Yeah.
1800?
Yeah, that's usually the price of cafe, because service is included in the price. When I say service, is like the maid being nice to you. So you get you pay extra for the food, and the food is usually average, if not mid. So yeah, you usually go to a maid cafe. It's not for the food. It's not for the quality of the food. It's for the service.
Isn't that pretty average?
Yeah, it's average.
This is average?
For a cafe, for a maid cafe, yeah. $18 for pasta? Oh yeah, definitely. Source menu, oil drum. Some kind of interior
The capacity
decor.
of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
X-ray. Boop. There's something inside. What's this?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Yeah, because you see, yeah, all the waiters are dressed like daughters of Triton. It's a watch. Yep.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Why was it in the... Oh, that's how the body was carried. It was carried through a drum?
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
X-ray. Nothing else. Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. Can I do X-ray here? No. Mizuki has stuff, but deep inside. His name is engraved in my mind.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Zoom. That's a weird thing. Zoom on the counter, and then we recall where the body was. All right, so there's a mark on the neck. Deep impression left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Yeah.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Yeah.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
Oh.
The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Okay.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Yeah.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Left eye. Left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
I know that.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Guy was drugged.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Can we check the hook? Body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
Yeah.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Okay, I need to recharge.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
We found everything we could.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? You wanted to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Yeah, this is the guy who discovered the body and sent an anonymous tip to the police. So we investigated. When we interrogated him, he was in the building where his favorite idol was working. And the idol is working for the agency that Mizuki's father is the president of. So since the idol is also Mizuki's friend, although she's 18 while Mizuki is 12, this guy is a very big fan of that girl. We're gonna call her A-Set because that's her stage name. Her nickname among fans is Tessa. And this guy, this asshole right there, created Twitter account to insult her, while he uses regular Twitter account to diss the troll and protect her integrity. And the troll were like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, everybody became a fan. Like, he create sock puppet account just to like, he's both insulting and defending her at the same time. That guy is crazy. And apparently, this sort of behavior is common on the internet. And yeah, I got no sympathy for that guy.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken.
Yeah, because he left it in the rain. He tried to call when he found the body. He tried his cell phone at first, and it was so rainy. And with the stress, he dropped the phone into a puddle, and the signal was lost. So yeah, his cell phone is not working.
He dropped it in a puddle.
Yeah.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Do you want to talk to Iris? Iris is A-Set's real name.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them.
Yeah.
She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. I'm looking at all the 12 waitresses pictures to see, different kinds of
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
any place you can think of that I don't know about.
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Entertainment district. Have you ever been there, woman?
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Marble. That sounds like a pachinko place.
Maybe they know something about him.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble.
Yeah.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright. Where are we going first? Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, or Golden Yokocho? We already been to Lemniscate. Odds are we're probably gonna see Ota there. Matsushita Diner, it's far-fetched. Golden Yokocho, I'm gonna try with Lemniscate. That's our surest shot. Lemniscate, Sunday. There's no timestamp because we can investigate those places and whenever or wherever we want.
What? Hey there, handsome.
Oh, hello, receptionist. Breast. Big breast. There are huge breasts sitting on the desk.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
I mean, look at that.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Oh my! She had a crush on us?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Yeah.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Look, there are receptionists tonight. Okay. Okay, so now it's not a receptionist with huge breasts. It's only a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Because usually it says receptionist with huge breasts, and then it says receptionist with huge breasts sitting, and then it's huge breasts, and then it's like there are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. So there's like there it is. Sitting. Oh, it's doing it again. There's receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. I'll never get tired of this. So funny. Things have been pretty serious around here lately. Have you seen Iris? What's going to happen to the office? Did you happen to see Ota here? Okay, I'm gonna break the ice with things that have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
Hello, Valley girl.
But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
You have opportunities, don't worry.
Anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
She's spouting. Get out of there. It's not a conversation for you, Mizuki.
You disgust me.
Wait for me in the car. Are you jealous, Aiba? You jealous. You're jealous.
My apologies. Never mind.
They say I don't have any standards. Everybody says, oh, I'm just a perverted old man who's always going to stay single. It's like, as soon as I found somebody who had a slight interest in me, it's like, oh no, you disgust me. That girl is trash. Like, you don't know that. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa?
Yeah.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
Oh.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
No, I got you.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
I did. I happened to see Ota somewhere.
Ota?
This gremlin.
Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Oh my god.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Oh.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Yeah, those are the dangerous type.
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, but the more you look at... Can you believe this guy is 24? He doesn't look like that at all. He looks like one of the Pokemon trainer you see, or a gym leader at the very best in the Pokemon game. I mean, look at him.
Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business cards and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
I got his number. Nya, 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 nya.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Alright. Reception desk. So, do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
Party?
we do not party.
Yeah, few.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey! Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Yeah, the head of the company uses his head to pick her up.
Renju.
Oh, Renju. Oh, he chose that. Oh, okay, okay.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Always spouting. All right. Matsushita Diner. Matsushita Diner, Sunday. Oh, this is a traditional Japanese diner.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, it's Mayumi. Matsushita Diner, this is the business. I didn't make the connection. Yeah, Matsushita is Ota's last name. Yeah. So this is his mom. When we tried to contact Ota, he wasn't there. We went to this place and yeah, she greeted us with her knife because she was working, and then when she got out of the kitchen, she was still holding it, and then she was like waving it around. It's like, could you put it down? Oh, sorry, where are my manners? It's like, but it's funny, like her knife has a floral ornament like decoration on the blade itself. Not even on the handle, on the blade. There were flower ornaments on the blade. Have you ever seen that? It's like, apparently it was a birthday gift from her son, like, because he know that she likes flower patterns, motif everywhere. She has an apron with flowers. You cannot see her because of the counter. But
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
yeah, friend is a big word.
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
Yeah, we met the other day.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Counter. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today. Where's your husband? Is Oda here? Any recommendation? Alright, icebreaker.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Omurice!
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Golden Yokocho then. Golden Yokocho Sunday.
Is this it?
Queen Phantom? Oh no, it's a cross of Queen Phantom.
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Oh.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oh.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Bottles on the counter. There are bottles lying up on the counter. Let's count them. 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. You drink one down, toss it around. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. Shell.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
There's music playing over the radio. So, having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Who are 6 and 12 years older than you?
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
Yeah.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days.
Yeah.
I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
It's been a while since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. ... After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
What do you mean too clean? Huh? That's
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
That's a weird excuse to not sit and eat with someone.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating.
You're not supposed to.
I don't like sitting in silence.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Great.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Oh ho ho! Season change, time passes by, and the weeks became 5 months, becomes a year. Hello, Glenn Homer, how you doing? 4 months in a row. Hey, that deserves a shout out. There you go. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Oh. Oh, you were last seen playing Phasmophobia. You're doing just fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm engrossed by this game. I mean, there were a moment like I was like dozing off, but then it got interesting, and then I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Help me. I have no idea when I'm gonna end, or should I end, because as soon as I had my lunch, I started playing this game. It's so engrossing. It's so interesting. It's kind of like cyber noir. The creature you're seeing right now, it's my prosthetic eye. It has an artificial intelligence inside the eyeball, and it's called Eyeball, like AI ball, like an AI shaped like a ball, but it's shaped like an eye, and its name is Iba. Hello, Boba Fett Z6. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? So yeah, I just stumbled upon this game. It's from the makers of Zero Escape and Danganronpa, and I like both them games. And yeah, there's a flow chart and everything. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Boba Fett. So yeah, we're playing AI the Somnium Files. It's like I always consider this as a spiritual children as the both Zero Escape and Danganronpa, because it's from the same team, from Spike Chunsoft, and basically we're investigating a murder. It was her mom, and when we figured out that the prime suspect was this guy, we found him dead too. So now I'm stuck being this little gremlin's legal guardian, and she has nothing to do with us. She's 12 years old, but she has the maturity of an high schooler, if not a college student. Like, she hangs out with people who are not twice her age, but like 18 and over, or early 20s, because all the guys are her age are immature, and the girls, all they talk about is like their first kiss and shit. So did he let the cat out of the bag? No, not yet. No, the Date hasn't told her about the AI yet. So when he talks to Date directly, when it's not mentally, it will appear like he's talking to her himself. And thank you very much, Boba Fett, for the follow. Excellent. And a question I ask for every followers in my channel is, what is your favorite geek fandom, or geekdom that I like to call? Is it Star Wars? Is it something from a movie? Is it something, a favorite band? Is it a favorite comic book? Or is it from a video game? Do you have, what's your interest? What passions you? What strokes your fancy? We talked about anything and everything here in the Geek Generalist. All geeks are welcome. I think that last week we had a conversation about weapons. We have a gun otaku who was in the chat, and he talks about different kind of weapon models and how the evolution, how it happens. Like. It was pretty interesting. It doubled as a history lesson for some. Probably Star Wars. Yeah, which trilogy is your favorite trilogy? Episode 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9? Could be none of the above. Could be Clone Wars. Could be The Mandalorian. Could be something else.
Really?
Like, when they talk in purple, they talk mentally. He doesn't talk out loud.
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnisgate, and mentally unstable.
Remember that conversation because they were they were drunk. He was too drunk to recall. Oh no, I remember everything. You did this, and that.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You don't have a favorite trilogy? Oh, you like them all for different reasons. I can relate to that. Yeah, they all have their ups and downs. They all have their strong points. I agree with that statement. Good answer, Boda.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Revenge of the Sith was the first one you saw in the cinemas. Really interesting. Then again, I was a late Star Wars fan as well. Like, my first introduction to the Star Wars was in that order. The Ewok cartoon, then Caravan of Courage, and then there was like those George cartoons at the same time. And when there was like the 20th anniversary, when they made the remaster in the HD, when they made an event to bring episode 4, 5, and 6 in the movies again, that's when I watched episode 1, 2, and 3, and then I jumped into the books, and then 1, 2, 3 came out, and it was like, oh, that's not consistent with what's in the books and stuff like that. And then 7, 8, 9 was like, okay, sure, whatever. But in my mind, when I finished episode 3, it's like, okay, the loop has been complete. But then it continues, and it's like, well, yeah. When I was you muted, okay. Okay, what I said is like my when I got introduced into Star Wars, my hook was in the Ewoks cartoon. There was the Droids cartoon too. Then my first movie was the telemovie Ewoks Caravan of Courage. And when the Star Wars trilogy was remastered, like the HD release, like when they added extra scenes with Boba Fett on episode 1, they redo Bespin, and they finally put a face on the Sarlacc pit. They released that in the cinemas. That was when I was introduced to episode 4, 5, 6. I would say that episode 4 would be my first theatrical Star Wars movie, but not the first one back in '77, if you know what I mean, like when they did 20 years later. You haven't seen the Ewoks movie. You're making your fiancé watch it when you... Oh, yeah. When I was 5, when... Oh, when you saw Revenge of the Sith, you were 5 years old? Wow, your father must have been a big Star Wars fan for you to convince you to. Oh yeah. He's old enough to watch Revenge of the Sith. It's like I think he's old enough to see a guy fall into lava and come back almost alive. Oh yeah. Yeah, probably. You remember seeing them before seeing them in theater? The other one? Like, the first one is a good movie to watch young. Phantom Menace, I believe, is a good movie to watch young. The Ewoks is the same. Like it was made for TV. It's like your younger cousin. Wait. Oh, okay. Your younger cousin and your uncle. Yes, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Star Wars runs in the family. Good. Interesting.
Let's hope so.
So...
Dante, honey! Long time no see.
This is Mama. How you doing? Looking beautiful, milady.
Hey, Mama. How've you been?
So yeah, for those who are, for my non-seeing audience, it looks like a man's voice, but it's actually a lady. She's chubby. She's wearing a big purple vest. She's wearing mink fur coat. She's wearing pearls. So she's probably trans. Well, we'll assume we'll treat her as a lady, even though she has a male voice. Well, she's a lady. She's a mama.
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
She has good makeup, purple and glossy lipsticks, a little bit of eyeshadow. She doesn't look like a drag queen at all, just trans.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You recently watched the Clone Wars for the first time. Nice. How'd you find that?
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
Yeah, I haven't seen Bad Batch yet either. Like, there was something about it that feels like deja vu. Like, if I have never seen Rogue One, I probably would have been interested to see Bad Batch. But, like... Or Suicide Squad. Like, it feeds on that trope. And it's like... Is that important? I've seen Star Wars Rebels, though. Like, I was more attracted to Star Wars Rebels. Like, what happens to other Rebel sales unit, like, who are not inside the rebellion, per se. Like, the organized rebellion who will soon become the New Republic, you know? Yeah, I love Rebels as well. Kanan! Kanan is daddy. I agree. Kanan is daddy. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm not saying that because he's voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh, Darth Maul, yeah. Yeah, it was nice to see Darth Maul again. But apparently he had more appearances in... yeah, what's the thing? Oh, I forgot. Anyway. Two gay dads with Ezra as their adopted son. Yes, yes, yes. It's like... In Freudian as terms for that. Like the Eros and the Thanatos. Like the two conscience, the good daddy, the bad daddy, and they help Ezra grow to become an adult. The two ids. This girl has this. Yeah. Crack, crack, crack. Dot, dot, dot.
Hey,
dot, dot,
Mama.
Dot, dot, dot.
I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh, I guess crying isn't going to solve a thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Great. Alright, Mama is here so we can ask questions. And what is she polishing? Her calculator? How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often.
Maul apologizing for blinding Kanan was such a weirdly heartfelt scene. Yeah. Yeah. But I think what struck me more was when Darth Maul met old Ben again for the rematch. It's like the discussion before they took out their swords. That was more heartfelt for me, in my opinion. Yeah, it was disabled. Yeah.
I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Oh.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
Yeah, it looked like Violet and Willy Wonka. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I got another puzzle for you.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Yeah, you're gonna gush out blueberry juice if I do that. Oompa doo da doompa da dee. It felt like he was genuinely sorry for blinding him, even though he was trying to kill him. Yeah, because he survived something similar. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, he meant to kill him. Like he said, "Sorry, you survived. Sorry, I crippled you instead of killing you." I don't think you meant it like that, but yeah, I get it. Like it sucks, like having to survive, but you get something you cannot get back. But in Maul's case, he managed to build legs. He managed to, but in the case of Kanon, he didn't really needed his eyes. Like at any case, it improved his eyesight because now he could use the Force and see. He can see better when he used the Force, like without his senses, you know?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
Even if you wanted to, yeah.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Kumakura, no. Not Kamakura, Kuma, like the bear. Oh. Mental note?
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
For some reason, something triggered inside of us.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
I think Kenan's vision didn't improve past how it was before, instead heightened his Force sensitivity, but it was also sometimes he needed to actively work on, and that just... Oh, yeah, he needed some training. Yeah. Mama is polishing a dry bonito fish. Oh, so that's what it is. It's a bonito fish. I never saw one of those. I ate it some, but not as a whole like that. Like it wasn't a Daredevil. No, it wasn't a Daredevil situation. No. It's not like he had heightened sense because of the Force. It's because having his like you said, having his vision removed gave them more sensitivity towards the Force. Like it's true that you don't like Daredevil. I find him meh. Like he's okay, but sometimes they find it. How should I say? I don't know what I meant. Anyway, it's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right, but not today. Yeah, it's polishing a dry bonito fish. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Yeah.
That's a pretty wide range.
Pretty wide.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Delete it from the records. So, is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Yeah. I also think after losing his vision, he was set on the path that he followed, like, through the Force. He knew that what he has to do, but wasn't fully aware of his surrounding. At least that's my imagine of it. True.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Well, with good reason.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
Yeah, kind of like in Persona 5. Lady Escargot. Like there was a journalist who was going there. That was her contact. She make for good, good articles.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Sure. Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The thing with the watch.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Oh.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
Found it in the...
Was it at the scene?
Well, yeah, I looted the body. What do you think? I'm a scumbag. No, kidding.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
You mean not wife?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Wait a minute. Did Ren have a mistress?
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Oh, okay.
Daddy had a new lover.
Oh. Didn't knew that. Alright, Mizuki, how you... I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Oh, fudge.
Take care.
I gave her a nod and wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Yeah, shit. So he went for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. Yeah, I'm going out for a piss. The bathroom is outside because this place is so small. And he never went back from the bathroom. Kamakura office, Sunday, 3:22 p.m. Yep, those are Yakuza.
Who's this asshole?
Yeah.
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Date punched the guy first. Yeah.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Alright, so... I couldn't pause during the cutscene, but yeah. There was a slick guy with bleach blonde hair with sunglasses, holding a knife, and he was like the guy who's always ready for a fight at any place, anytime. The other guy is like a chubby, brawny type with a baseball shirt, and the boss is like what you would think when you think of a Yakuza leader, like brown suit with black shirt, red necktie, black gloves. He looks like Joe. I don't know if you play. I haven't played Yakuza Like a Dragon. I never streamed it yet. But if you played Yakuza Like a Dragon and I mentioned Joe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He looks like this guy. Does he have jewelry? Oh no, those are like I thought that they were like jewelry in his fingers on top of his gloves. Like why? And I just realized those are probably like reflections from the leather gloves that he's wearing. So yeah, we neutralized the first two person. We gave him the first punch, even though they were like saying that we're gonna attack you, and the leader was about to reach for his gun, and we shove him the badge underneath his nose.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Yeah.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Desk. MoMA. About Reiju, where's the chairman? About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say.
So you're saying it's about your pay grade?
You deaf or something?
Where's the chairman then?
What?
You heard me. I want to talk to your Aniki.
Chairman is right in front of you.
Oh. Hello.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
How do you know that? Did you have a total recall? You have a memory? Maybe things changed in 6 years.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait.
Okay, now we see a picture of Rohan. An old guy, bald with large mutton chops, broad like the kingpin, with a black scarf.
I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
What, he killed himself?
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
Oh, so that was after the incident. He retired as chairman? He was still around the Yakuza?
6 years ago.
That doesn't connect.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Yeah.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Yeah.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and the ashtray?
The sofa and ashtray.
Okay. So this is member A. We punch in the gut. This is member B. That we knocks his lights out. Ashtray. Zoom Thermo L3. Let's see. 2 cigarettes. One is recent. and half used. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Knife on the ground. The knife of one of them was carrying. The kind that knives nicely at night. It just might. Member A, talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Member B, talk to him. He's not cold.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Yeah. Company motto. The company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order of damn drink look. That's quite the motto. Permit. Some kind of permit. Whiteboard, last month's schedule, and it's written on the board. 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. Partition. There's a partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iba, it's pronounced partition and not partition.
Yes, that's what I said.
I know how it's pronounced.
Desk. You have something more to say? You can deal with MoMA later. I should be focused on something else. Oh, sofa. Sofa. Zoom on the sofa. Thermoscan of the sofa. Yeah, there's heat coming from that seat.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Somebody was here. Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here.
He
Go
was at
home.
the desk.
Who's this asshole?
They were both sitting at their desks.
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Crest. The Kumakura crest. Kumakura, yes, queen. Dragon!
Bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
It looks like Shenron.
Golden ball, huh?
Door. X-ray. There is someone, but that's not Rohan. That's somebody else. Question mark.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot it.
Evolver? Oh yeah, the weird gun that he has that we use to blast the lock. It's called an evolver. Is that a reference to what's this thing? Psychopaths?
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Yeah, the chairman makes a signal to the big guy and he nods and he pulls out a gun, loads it, about to shoot Date. What's this?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Ducks. He's about to shoot him. Porno mag. Okay, so Aiba made a premonition.
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
Yeah, I was about to be shot in the head, and... Oh, that guy's a machine gun.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Don't shoot into the office. You crazy, man? Premonition. Yeah, this is Aiba's doing. Like, her algorithm predicted what would happen. A bullet would break the golden ball.
Date, load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Okay. Explosive round. First thing. Have to stay on target, right? R2. Yeah, one of the shards knocks down the guy, and another shard knocks out the other guy. Aiba calculated this.
Save me.
The secret lives of Yakuza.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Yeah, she was running a simulator. Like, she knew she was gonna get shot, and she needed 0.1 seconds to make a simulation. And then she said, okay, duck. And the guy bent it over and dodged 3 bullets. And when everyone was shooting, she calculated in another 0.1 second that they're gonna explode. This is amazing, by the way.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Takes out a rifle.
Shit.
He's got
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
Still smoking a cigarette in his mouth. And he's smoking Kleins.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
So Sejima, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Why is he dressed like that? Looks like formal, traditional attire. Like, usually you would expect a chairman to be dressed like that. But I don't know why he's dressed like that. Da-da-da. Alright, let's talk to him. Mr. So. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit.
Okay.
Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
About Ranger... No, do you have an alibi yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So no.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So Sejima, member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I met him before. Company motto, partition, locker, door. Moma. About Shoko, about Renju, do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
Of course you did.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Giving me a Kuma. Moma is giving me a glare. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh.
Connected.
The receptionist.
It's me.
It's better be important.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came?
Oh, he did.
Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Thank you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Alright, back to Lemniscate.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, now Iba appears. She's projecting herself in the passenger seat. Why? Warn carefully, scream like a little girl. Roar like a lion.
Ah!
That's not a roar.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
Nah.
So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage?
Da.
Anyway, you're Iba, right?
Why are you here? Looking like that?
He doesn't remember, eh? When he's diving in the Somnium, she has that appearance, but when he comes back, he forgot about that.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
So it's an AR. He can only see her through his left eye.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yeah, the teddy bear form.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So and Momo are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
How is so related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Ooh.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
Okay, so he was evicted.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Well, it was just before.
Explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
It's like he knew something.
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
He sold high.
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Scam. Why buy the land back? Because it's cheap now.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
Ah, come on. Is that Ota?
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Oh, boss.
Is this
Audio.
Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Audio only, okay. Hello, Mr. Policeman, sir.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Fuchu?
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
Akasaka.
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Convict number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know, and he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Lemon Skate, Sunday, 5:59 p.m.
Oh, Date.
Yeah, Ota.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just found out online.
Oh.
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yep.
Mizuki saw her own mom.
Yep. And you left her alone to call the police like a coward. Said you're gonna protect her. You're 24 years old.
And I just left her.
Yes.
But I didn't know.
Of course you didn't.
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
But of course, because when she divorced, she got her maiden name back.
I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait your turn. Okay.